Example 1. The first question here says, using Pascal's triangle, expand and simplify completely 2x plus 3y raised to power 4. First thing is to write our coefficients down. Let me just shorten that. First thing is to write our coefficients down. The coefficients of this expansion are 1, 4, 6, 4, and 1 from the Pascal's triangle. When n is 4, these are our coefficients when n is 4. So the first thing is to write that down. Then the answer to the expansion will now be 1. I'll write my first coefficient down times 2x raised to power n, this n. That's 1 times 2x raised to power 4 times 3y, the second term, raised to power 0, plus I'll take the second coefficient, which is 4. I'll write 4 down times first term raised to power 3 times second term raised to power 1. Notice how I'm starting the power of the first term from 4 and I'm starting that of the second term from 0. So 2x will be raised to power 4 in this first term in our answer, and 3y will be raised to power 0. So when I go to the second term, 2x will be raised to power 3, 3y will be raised to power 1. Now, let's go to the third term. The coefficient of the third term is 6, so I write 6 down times 2x raised to power 2 times what? 3y raised to power 2. Notice that although their powers end up being the same, we still followed our rule. I reduced the power of 2x to 2 from 3 to 2, and I increased the power of 3y from 1 to 2. So the power of the first term will be decreasing, that of the second term will be increasing. Our next constant or coefficient is what? 4. All right, 4 times 2x raised to power 1 now, 3y raised to power 3. Then my last term will be 1 times 2x raised to power 0 times 3y raised to power 4. You will notice that the power of 2x was 1 here and it is 0 here. The power of 3y is 3 here and it's 4 here. So that's how we do binomial expansion. Let's now simplify. This will be 1 from, I'm doing the first term here now. 1 times 2 raised to power 4 is 16. X raised to power 4 is x raised to power 4. 2 raised to power 4 is 16. X raised to power 4 will be x raised to power 4 here. So that bracket will give me 16x raised to power 4. Dot 1. Everything inside this bracket is raised to power 0, and that will give me 1. My second term is 4 times here 2 raised to power 3. I will raise everything inside this bracket to power 3. So 2 raised to power 3, that's 2 cubed. 8. Also, x raised to power 3, that's x cubed. So that gives me 8x cubed. Dot here, 3 raised to power 1 is what? 3. Y raised to power 1 also is what? Y. I can put the 1 if I like, and I can leave it if I like. That gives me my second term. Let me go to the third term. Let me try and make this plus very big so it can show that it's a sign between different terms. Let's go to the third term now. This is my third term. 6 times 2x raised to power 2. So my third term is what? 6 times 4x squared times 9y squared. The reason is that the 3y here is raised to power 2. So 3 squared is 9. Y squared is y raised to power 2. That gives me my third term. Let's go to the fourth term. The next term is 4 times 2x raised to power 1. That will be 4 times 2x. 3 raised to power 3 is 27. Y cubed, or y raised to power 3 is y cubed. So that will give me plus 4 dot 2x dot 27 y cubed. That's my fourth term. Then my last term, the coefficient of my last term is what? 1. Here, the coefficient of my last term, this is my last term. This is the term I'm dealing with now. The coefficient of this last term is 1. 2x raised to power 0 from the bracket will give me 1. 3 raised to power 4 is 81. Y raised to power 4 is what? y raised to power 4. So that term will be equal to 1.1.81 y raised to power 4. Let's now put our answers together. My first term is here, 16x raised to power 4. So that term is 16x raised to power 4 plus my second term is here. I'm going to simplify it now. My second term is 4 times 8, 32. 32 times 3, that's 96x cubed y. So my second term is 96x cubed y. Now my third term, let me go ahead and simplify my third term. This is my third term here. This is my third term here. My third term is 6 times 4, 24. 24 times 9. Let's do that together. 9 times 4, 36. 18 plus 3, 21. So 24 times 9 is 216 x squared, y squared. That's my third term. Then I'll go to my fourth term. This is my fourth term here. So first thing I do in my fourth term is to multiply the coefficient. That's what I do in every term. So I do 4 times 2, 8. 8 times 27, that's 56. 27 times 8, 8 times 7, 56. 8 times 2, 16 plus 5, 21. So that's 216 x y cubed. That's my fourth term. Then my last term is 81. 1 times 1 times 81 will give me 81. So my last term is 81 y raised to power 4. This is the binomial expansion of 2x plus 3y raised to power 4.